Hi there, and happy Monday, happy new week, happy full moon week. It is Monday, February the 18th, and I'm Stacie Tatera. I'm going to be doing your weekly Angel Oracle card reading. If you've not joined me before and are watching for the first time, thank you so much. You can find me at MilwaukeeMedium.com and on Facebook, Stacie Tatera, Medium Healer Teacher. And I'm excited to do this week's angel card reading. We have a lot of energy kind of floating around right now, and we are in a full moon week. So tomorrow is the full moon. It's a super moon, and with the full moon comes lots of energy, lots of opportunities for us to release and let go of things that no longer serve us. Again, we're kind of rolling through the moon cycles, and we're at that full moon point of the month. So if you have some things you need to let go of, things you need to release, old habits, old patterns, relationships, thought processes that you still hold on to that are old, that need to be released, now's the time to get clear on those things and let them go. I hope everyone had a great weekend. It is once again very snowy here in the Milwaukee area. We probably got another 8 to 10 inches over the course of yesterday into this morning. I personally had about enough of it. I know many other people have also had their fill of the weather, but we have to understand that March 21st, March 20th period is spring equinox, is not that far away, and let's just keep pushing for that. Until then, I know a lot of people are booking trips and traveling and going on spring break, so that's awesome. This week, we're going to be using the Keepers of the Light deck by Kyle Gray. Haven't used this deck in a while, and I had gone to visit some friends over the weekend, and I had grabbed some angel cards to go for the trip, and I knew I would need some decks for this reading today, and felt guided to use. Was stuck between two decks, but this one gently spoke and said, let's use this energy for this week. Special shout out today to my good friend Jane. It's her birthday, so happy birthday, Jane. And then tomorrow, the 19th, is my dad's birthday, so I'm wishing him a very, very happy birthday. He is going to be 78. I'm sure he's not thrilled I'm telling people that, but happy birthday to my dad. So, okay, let's get started and on the reading, but really quick, I do want to just remind you, if you are on my Facebook page and you haven't had a chance to share the event coming up, Messages from Spirit with me, Mike, and Jen. The event is March 23rd. I'm doing a contest through today. I'll draw names later today, and I'm going to pick a name, and that person will win 2 tickets to the event. So if you haven't been able to get on there and share the event, you still have a little bit of time. March 23rd at the Crown Plaza from 2 to 4. We'll be delivering Messages from Spirit. Tickets are available on eventbrite.com. You can search my name, Jen's name, Mike's name. Things will come up. And then you can purchase tickets for $45, which is a great ticket price to have 3 mediums and an opportunity to potentially receive a message. So if you have questions about any of that, let me know, okay? All right, so let's get started. Keepers of the Light deck, Kyle Gray. The first card is the Holy Spirit. This is one of my favorite cards. It's Expect Miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally, and Spirit has your back. I love this deck. I've always loved the energy of this deck from the first time that I opened this deck when I got it a few years ago. And I love the imagery on the cards. I love the energy behind the messages. And I felt guided to use this kind of energy for us this week. The Holy Spirit brings through an energy of pure love, okay? And what she's letting us know, or the energy of the Holy Spirit, in this picture, it's she, so that's why I'm referring to as she, is saying to expect miracles. Expect that all things are possible through love. Only love is real. And so it's also a reminder to stay out of that fear space. Remember that fear is something that we create for ourselves, and that miracles occur naturally. There are things that are working for you through the universe, through synchronistic events. I like to say that miracles work very organically, and no matter what's transpiring in your life is to remember that Spirit always has your back. The Holy Spirit has such a huge, powerful energy. In that energy that it brings forward, and I want everyone to focus on that in the beginning of the week and just expect miracles. Sometimes we're like, I'm not sure if this is going to work out. I had a friend and he was really in need of a place to live, and there were just we needed things to line up for him, and he said to me, it's going to be a miracle, but I know that that can happen, and it did. And we were both like, this is just so awesome. So he found a place, and it just all worked out very well. So don't ever underestimate the power of what the universe can provide and what can really come into your life that looks like a miracle, whether they're this big or this big. Just know that everything is happening in divine order and that it is in your highest good and best interest. So, very nice. The next card is Light Activation, Sanat Kumara. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. This is about intuition. The other thing that I get from this is, and as we do the cards, the Holy Spirit that expect miracles is in the first part of the week. That light activation is midweek. The third card will be towards the end of the week. But shine your light. So there's a couple messages to this card. Shine your light is you and your energy. You're almost like your own little individual energetic tower. You're your own lighthouse, your energetic lighthouse. And when you shine your light through kindness, through love, compassion, acceptance, tolerance, patience, that helps not just you, but everybody else around you. So this is just a reminder to activate your light this week. It's like the song, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. That's what I'm hearing in my head. The other thing too is that your intuition, your internal guidance, your internal GPS is coming through very loud and clear. So don't second guess the messages and the insights that you're receiving, whether that's through prayer, meditation, through conversations with other people, maybe, some kind of a relationship, a friend giving you advice, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's it. That's what I needed to hear. So this is beautiful because it's, shine your light, be who you're meant to be. Remember that your energy impacts everyone else around you. So that's why it's so important that we do our healing. We work on ourselves. We really do everything we can to get ourselves in a good energetic space because it just radiates out. Trust your guidance. Trust your intuition this week. Third card is Commander Ashtar. Call to action. Take charge. Lead by example. Walk your talk. This is a really strong card. This is a strong week of you, remembering that love is real, that you're shining your light, you're taking action that way. This is a call to action. So more towards the end of the week, you may feel like you might be the only one that's taken this path, but you feel good about it, you feel strong about it, and you need to lead by example. Again, going back to that light activation card, shining your light. Walk your talk. I can't express this enough. There are a lot of people that I think we all experience where their energy doesn't match their words. Okay? So how they act and what they do doesn't always match what they say. Okay? So things tend to be a little out of balance. This card is asking for us to balance that, to find that we're walking the walk, see, now I got myself twisted up. You walk your talk. So the things that you say and put out there is absolutely how you're living or trying your very best to live your life that way. And so with the symbols and the symbolism around this card, it is about, using your insights, using your intuition. But this is a card for us to take action, to really lead by example, to if there's a situation where nobody wants to take the high road or do what you feel is the the best thing for everyone, you know, yourself and other people. You're trying to do the best thing that you can, do that. So you may not be walking with the masses on that decision, but if you feel that it's coming from a heart space, that love space, not a fear space, then that's what you need to do. But I think the biggest thing in this card is walk your talk. And we need to stop and pay attention to whether or not we're doing that, because there's a lot of people that don't, especially within the spiritual communities, within a religious community. You know, their words say one thing and their actions say something else, and you want to do everything you can to keep that as much in alignment as possible. So if you talk about treating people with respect and then you don't treat people with respect, that's you not matching up, right? So be conscious of that this week. I think this is a great message because I see this often. I've had to check myself on many occasions with this myself. You know, working from a space of integrity. We are human. We do have those emotional ups and downs, absolutely, but try to always come back to that center grounded space. So really, really lovely cards this week. I wanted to bring in a little bit more of an intenser energy for this reading because of the full moon, and we have that energy to ride on this week, right? So we have the ability to cut those cords, release what no longer serves us. Again, I keep hearing old thought patterns. I've seen that a lot with clients. They're like, in my Reiki sessions, I really am done with this old thought pattern of how I view myself, how I view my relationships, how I view my children, how I view food, how I view exercise. Everything is shifting, okay? And so if you're feeling that and it's been kind of like making you feel a little off or wonky or like what's going on, we're really going through a fair amount of shifting and changing right now. We have been. Sometimes it tends to feel a little bit more accelerated. And so if you're sensitive to those kinds of energies, you may feel them. If you're not, that's fine too. But it's just nice to be mindful in case something does come up and you can feel more prepared and have a better understanding of maybe what's going on energetically and just with things around you. So really, really wonderful cards. As always, I like your comments and feedback when you watch the readings. So if you have any feedback or this is resonating for you, please do let me know. I'd love to hear that. But this is a great deck. If you're interested in getting angel cards, this is definitely a very powerful deck because they are very high vibrational beings that bring through these messages. And I love it. It's kind of my jam. So, well, good. So again, if you haven't gotten your tickets for Messages from Spirit, March 23rd, we still have about a month, but you know, space is limited. The other class is my Spiritual Foundation class, May 11th. That's a Saturday. It's an all-day class, 9 to 4. And it's a class that I created from meditation with my spirit team. It's evolved over the last couple classes. We talk about energy, understanding energy, meditation, forgiveness. We talk about your spirit team. We talk about being an empath. We talk about a lot of different things that get you and that spiritual foundation in a really solid place so that you can continue to build on that. And then if you have a spiritual practice in place, it helps you to build on what you're doing and just receive more insights. Every class is a little different, which is nice. And I have people that take the class and come back and take it again because it's so much information, but it's very fun. It's very interactive. May 11th, you can find out information on my Facebook page, Stacie Tatera-Milwaukee or Medium Healer Teacher, or MilwaukeeMedium.com. If you go to the Schedule Now button, you'll see classes and it's listed there to sign up. Class is $140 for the day, and then you make your $25 deposit, so you're paying, I think, $115 when you come in. I think, or I can't remember, I don't do math, so. But you make your deposit, hold your spot, and then you pay the difference the day that you come in. So any questions, you can email me, MilwaukeeMedium@gmail.com, or message me on Facebook. You know how to get in touch with me. But have a blessed week, have a great week, stay warm, pray for spring. At least the sun's out here today, it's quite lovely. But have a blessed week, enjoy this full moon energy, and we'll talk next week. Take care.